Deep in the Segmentum Tempestus, on the death world of Krieg, a war has been fought for years. On the one side, the Death Korps of Krieg, and on the other, a mighty Wa of Orks. Near the Hive Ferograd, Colonel Obrecht prepares an assault against a forward base of the Orks. But, unbeknownst to him, the Bad Moons have sent the Great Green Baron, controlled by Luca from MiniWarGaming, to bomb key structures of the Death Korps. Admiral Gallius Sloan of the Aeronautica Imperialis has responded in kind, sending the 717th Air Wing, codenamed Daggerflyer, controlled by Josh from Texas, to push through the bombers and the fighters of the Bad Moons so that they can assault the Orks forward base. Luca and Josh will be playing the Dogfight, one of the basic scenarios from the rulebook. Here, we have two forces, in this case 150 points each, who will be meeting and seeing who can destroy the most of the other side. Victory points are calculated based on what you destroy, damage, or force to disengage. The game lasts for 12 turns, until one side is forced to disengage, or until only one player has aircraft left operating in the area of engagement. The winner of this game will go on in our second game to be the attacker, bombing the defender's forces. While this first episode is available for free on YouTube, the rest of this campaign, which will consist of another game of Aeronautica Imperialis as well as several games of Warhammer 40k, will be available in the MiniWarGaming Vault exclusively to our Vault members. Make sure you click on the link below to get a free 7-day trial to the MiniWarGaming Vault to enjoy the rest of this campaign.
Josh and I are about ready to begin this game, though I figured I'd give you a quick overview of what, well, flyers we're bringing in particular. So I got a fighter bomb over here, pretty much base upgrades on all my flyers. I want to spam as much as I could. I got 3 Dakka Jets, and then on my left flank, I got 3 more Dakka Jets, but this is the Great Green Baron, and I put all my extra points into his Dakka Jet. He's got a WASMEC special, increases his minimum and maximum speed values by 1. He is going to be my fly boss, so once per game I'll get a reroll for him. Rockets, because I had the points, and custom big shooters on him as well. So his quad big shooters will essentially have a couple of extra shots at short and medium range. And then lastly, 1 fighter bomber with no upgrades. And then on the opposite side of the table for Josh, what do we got?
We have a Marauder Destroyer with 2 sets of Sky Strike missiles. That's it. Marauder Bomber, just plain vanilla. Then we have 2 Thunderbolt strike fighters, each with 1 set of Sky Strike missiles. And then we have Suntir Krell. Here, my Imperial Ace, he has 2 sets of Sky Strike missiles, ejector seats, armored cockpit, and flares and chaff launchers.
Okay then, well, a lot of upgrades on him as well. How many points is he for you? Because I know my guy's like 20 something.
He 26. Is quite a bit. I think he's about 2, 4, 5, 7. He's probably about 38 points.
Ooh, he's a spicy boy. Alrighty, well, we're about ready to begin this game. It's time for initiative. But of course, we'll put our maneuvers down first, which we've already done. So now Josh and I are gonna go ahead and roll for initiative. I got a 2, you got a 6. That's a 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a 6. Now, you have the power here. Would you like me to go first, or would you like to go first?
I'll let you go first.
Thank you, I didn't want to. This Marauder Bomber went with a 2, which is a swoop, which on this card will be number 2 there. And you always have to move at least 1 forward, so this is what I'll be doing. And if anyone's curious, as an Ork pilot, I'm allowed to go up to 5, whereas Josh's Imperials can go up to 6. So with that, you'll go forward 1, turn, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Fast boy.
Fast boy, and he is gonna just crank up his plane. He's gonna go up 2 levels of altitude. Currently at altitude level 1, because I went over 5, I can go up 2 levels of altitude. I'll go to altitude 3, but my speed will be lowered because of that. Bam, speed 7 now, altitude 3. Now for Josh's movement, we're going over here, and your ace pilot's gonna move.
Yes, and he is going to do a 2, which is also a swoop. He's going to first drop his speed down to 3, and then he's going to go 1, 2, 3. And then he's going to decrease his altitude by 1, which brings him back up to speed 4.
Dive, dive, dive. That's it for his maneuver. Now onto my other fighter bomber. We went with a swoop, but we're gonna be not so creative with this one. We are going to move forward 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll do our turn. We are gonna keep our altitude the exact same and speed the same.
All right, so next, my Thunderbolt is also going to do a swoop. So he speed 2, so we'll go 1, turn, and then 2. And then he will decrease his altitude, was 3, down to 2, which will increase his speed up to 3.
On to Aeronautica jets. We start with the 1. You know, we'll go with this one. Why not? We went with 1 level flight, kind of boring. You move in a straight line, and then you can turn. We're going to go 1, 2. I guess I'll just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go flying forward fast. We're going to stay at altitude 1, speed 8. That is it.
All right, and then the other Thunderbolt also did a swoop, and he's going to go 1, 2, and then he'll decrease his altitude to 2 and gain speed to go to speed 3.
Oh, nothing creative for me next. These Aeronautica jets are all going to go forward here. So another one going level flight. So we know that this one is going to end up right there. We're going to keep that same speed 8, altitude 1.
And then the Marauder Destroyer is going to go forward 3 spaces, increase his altitude to 2, and lose a speed because of it.
And that was level flight.
Yes.
Then we're going to move my last Aeronautica jet on my right flank. In fact, oh, you have one more Marauder Bomber left after this. We have level flight. What a surprise. Excuse me. Same speed, same altitude, coming in as a wing.
All right. And then the Marauder Bomber is also doing a level flight. He's going to go forward 1, 2, turn, and then 3. Then he will go up an altitude.
Okay.
Or no, he'll stay at the same altitude.
He's altitude 1?
Yes.
Yeah. And with that, I have my remaining fighter wing here of Aeronautica jets, and I'll just reveal them all. They're all level flights. They're all going to go forward and turn. I'm going to start with the Great Green Baron with his Wazmech special. Goes 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then he'll turn at the end of that. And what altitude is that Marauder Bomber at?
Altitude 2.
We're going to be wild here. I had to think about this one for a bit. I'm outside of his front arc, but he's got 5 hits on him. I have to deal with him at some point, and we're in a good position for the Great Green Baron here. He's going to drop down from altitude 4 to 2, so they're at even altitudes with the Marauder here. And unfortunately brings me to speed 10. So, you know, the Aeronautica jet, they can handle great speeds, but not these kind of speeds. So I got to roll a d6 here. So on a 3 or more, I'm fine. I handle the speeds, all that good stuff. On a 1 or 2, I take a structure damage as my plane starts to fall apart. Oh! Wonderful start on the Great Green Baron. I'll have you know, he's only got 2 structure points. There's 1 hit left and he's dead. Very nice start to the game, my friend. And then he slows himself down back to 9, to a slightly safer speed. And that'll bring it to the rest of my jets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are going to stay at altitude 4, speed 8. We're going to turn at the end of that maneuver there. And our last Aeronautica jet will go forward 8, because that's its max speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, this is 7. 8 lands me there, which means I jump over and I get an extra movement out of that. Genius.
Free stuff.
Free stuff, and we're going to turn, but we're going to stay at the same altitude because I don't want that thing shooting at me. We're going to go ahead and start off this shooting show with the Great Green Baron because he's a greedy boy. We have rockets equipped on him. We're in short range. We're at the same altitude. Everything's looking pretty great here. Maybe he gets to shoot down a big plane before he himself eventually goes down. So we're going to unload the rockets, and oh, I forgot to mention earlier, I did upgrade his quad big shooters to be custom mega shooters. Essentially, he's got more guns on his ship, so a little bit extra shots on his quad guns as well. So the way this works, for anyone who's not curious, I have 10 shots with this gun. He's in my front arc. The rockets will be coming afterwards. You always hit on 5s in Aeronautica. -1 for altitude differences for every level 1. You can't shoot at something that's 2 altitudes higher or lower than you. And it's also a further -1 if they're stalled or spinning out, which is not the case here. So we're just hitting on 5s. Duck-tap, boom. We've got a whopping 5 hits. Interesting, 50% hit rate there. We have to see if this actually goes through any critical parts of the ship, though, because it can just go through like the unimportant parts, right, and do like superficial damage. 5s to actually do any damage, and there's no save against this. Okay, we'll take. You know what? We'll just go ahead and take. We'll go ahead and take that 3 damage. So he takes 3 structure hits. He's got 2 remaining, and then let's shoot them Ork rockets. At short range, they have firepower 3, so you get to shoot 3 shots. Again, we're looking for 5s to hit. Oh, we got 2 hits! Uh-oh. No other fancy rules on these Ork rockets other than the fact that they do damage on a 3 or more. Oh, I shot it down in one volley. One Marauder Bomber, overwhelmed by the Great Green Baron, crashes upon the sands of Krieg, or the wastelands of Krieg. And those rockets are one-time use. That won't be happening again. But boy, it was awesome. Good job, Great Green Baron. Took a hit, though. Now we get to watch Josh do that to me.
Flight Commander Suntier fell after seeing out of his port side window that his heavy bomber just got destroyed. He's ready for some vengeance, so he's going to take some pot shots at this Daka jet.
And we are in medium range, which is the ideal range for your, what are they, Thunderbolts?
So he has the Avenger Bolt Cannon. He's a Thunderbolt Fury, so he's a special variant. All right, so there is an altitude difference. So 7 shots from the Avenger Bolt Cannon hitting on 6s.
We got 2.
So 4s to wound, but if I roll a 6, it's 2 damage, which will kill that Daka jet.
Oh, it just goes right through it, doesn't hit anything important.
And then at medium range, he gets 2 shots with the las cannons, hitting on 6s. Nothing.
Oh, Snake Eyes. Hello, Jay. We're going to return fire at that ace with Fight a Bomber. He's got quad big shooters like the Daka jets, except he also has a turret big shooter, which is that little thing on the top there. That's allowed to shoot at anything in all arcs as long as it's on the same altitude or higher. And the Thunderbolt, right?
Fury, Thunderbolt Fury.
The Thunderbolt Fury is at a higher altitude. So we're going to combine all our fire from the quad big shooters and the turret there, which can be a combined fire rate of 5, which hits on 6s because of the difference in altitude. And we almost missed with everything. We got 1 hit. 5 to actually do anything. Nada.
Going to try a little trick shot here. So the Marauder Bomber is going to fire both of his las cannon shots at this Daka jet closest to him. And then in a very risky attempt, he's going to try to shoot his Dorsal Turret back at this Daka jet.
The Great Green Baron. Let's see if we can maneuver around that. Now the altitudes here are your altitude 1, so hitting him on 6s, but hitting this guy on 5s. Because we're altitude 1.
Yep. So we'll start with the Dorsal Turret. It is in medium range, and it is an altitude difference, so it's only 2 dice hitting on 6s.
Oh! Okay,
No.
we super rounded, or I'm too hard to hit, you know, stuff like that. We're safe for now.
And then the las cannons into this Daka jet.
5s! Oh, we got hit by a las cannon. That's not good because they do extra damage.
Yes, so it wounds on a 2+, and then does extra damage on a, I believe, yes, on a 6. So looking for a 2-up.
6 kills him, so it just goes right through him, hits a pilot, hits something important, and is destroyed. From them, we're going to go with this Daka jet. You know what? It doesn't really matter. This Daka jet that got fired at earlier is going to return fire at your ace in the middle. Right. Only going to be 4 shots at this range, and hitting on 6s. Oh, what? Well, we still have to get through the structural damage part. Okay, well, we need 5s to hurt him. Yeah, so we got nothing. We're good. That was still kind of scary, though.
All right, and then we'll start with this, just regular Thunderbolt. He's going to fire all of his shots, not shooting any missiles into that Daka jet. All right, at medium range, starting with the quad autocannons, difference in altitude, so we're looking for 6s.
Still a lot of shots. Oh, that's 1 that goes through.
All right, now looking for a 4+.
Ooh, it's just 1 damage, right?
Just 1.
It's still scary. This Daka jet has got 1 structure point left.
Then the las cannons will go in, also hitting on 6s.
Ooh, we avoid them. I guess the Daka jet that just got shot at will return fire, but into the ace, because we're feeling greedy. You know what? What makes more sense? Let's fire at the one that hasn't fired yet. Maybe we'll get lucky and take him out. I doubt it. 5s to hit. 6s to hit. We got 2 hits. 6s because of the difference in altitude. 5s to hurt, though. Nothing.
And then this Thunderbolt is going to try to get the confirmed kill on that Daka jet. Autocannons, with the difference in altitude, hitting on 6s.
Oh, we avoid them.
And then las cannons also hitting on 6s.
Okay, that will confirm. That's actually shooting for all of us all around, because these guys are at altitude 4. He's too low to shoot at, and this guy's too far away, also at altitude 3. Then we enter the end phase where nothing really happens, because that's where you check for stalled flyers and spins and tailing and all that good stuff. We haven't got there yet. So that's the end of battle round 1. Now we must put our maneuvers down. We got our maneuvers down. Initiative time, I got a 1.
Oh,
Okay, so we'll just go ahead and reroll that then. I got a 4 this time. 3. I think I will choose myself, because I would like to shoot first, but I have to move first, unfortunately.
Makes sense.
We're gonna start with swooping the fight of Bomber, which is 2 here, which is again, we're gonna move here. Now we're not ending our turn there, so we don't actually have to stop there. And we're gonna turn here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I forgot to mention, I'm going up to speed 8 with that. And then when I land there, I'm going to turn as part of the end of the swoop there. And we're gonna go down in altitude level, which means we go up to speed 9, which is a little too fast for this aircraft. So on a 3 or more, it's fine. It is, and it just readjusts its speed.
All right, so this Thunderbolt here is going to stoop.
I suspected stoops. This is Josh's favorite maneuver. It's always hard to predict where it's gonna end up.
All right, so first what we're gonna do is we're going to increase speed to 5. We're going to move forward 1. Then he's going to do the first part of the turn. 2.
Turn again.
Turn again. 3, 4, 5. And then he will turn back around this way.
This fighter bomb is going to go forward, which is a snap turn. Oh, it's going to end up in a pretty good spot. With this one, he has to go forward and then turn left or right. So he's going to go forward here, and then he's going to turn up this way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he's allowed to do a hard turn, and then 7, 8.
Coming right back.
Coming right on back. And we are going to adjust our altitude up a level to altitude 2, and that'll bring us down to speed 7.
All right. My ace is now going to do a stall turn.
Ooh, see, I was thinking about doing that myself.
So if I guessed right, this should put me in a pretty good position. So first he's going to buff his speed up to 6. Then he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then turn straight around.
180 right behind me. Maneuver 2 on this Dakka jet, which is a swoop. So we've already figured out where we're gonna go here. Is movement. So 1, he's gonna turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which will land on top of him. So it'll go further 1. And then we are going, oh man, everything's colliding over here. Not the best maneuver there. He's pretty much out for this turn. We're gonna stay at that, again, not turning. We're gonna go up to altitude 2, which means we go down to speed 7.
All right, this Thunderbolt is also going to do a stall turn.
Ooh.
He's going to stay at the same speed. He's only going to go speed 1, 2, 3, and then he is going to turn around this way.
Interesting. Swooping with the last Dakka jet over here. He's gonna go down 2 levels of speed. So he's gonna go 1, so he'll be at speed 6. Turn, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he'll go there, turn once, and go forward 1 more. Forgot to mention, staying the same altitude and speed 6.
All right, so Marauder Bomber is going to do a turn. So he is going to increase his speed by 1 to speed 4. He will move here, turn, 2, 3, 4, and then he will turn back facing this way. And he will stay at the same altitude.
That brings it to the rest of my maneuvers. We'll start with this Dakka jet who went level flight, just gonna go forward. But we are gonna throttle down to movement 6. Bring him there, and then turning him there.
Danger close.
We will also dive 2 levels of altitude, putting his speed back up to 7. The Great Green Baron is gonna just move 1, turn, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ending there, no more turns. He has got the enemy ace pilot in sight, and that's gonna be his target. Last Dakka jet is gonna fly forward 8, which will land there, and then we'll turn. We're gonna drop his altitude by 2, which means going up to speed 9, which means structural damage. No, we stay at speed 8 though. Which brings us to the shooting phase. Can the Great Green Baron take another life? We're gonna fire into your ace and see what we can accomplish with that. 10 shots, hitting on 5, same altitude. Oh, the Great Green Baron. Oh, he's only got 3 hits. I could use my AS average though. We're gonna keep it. We're just gonna roll. I need 5s to hurt. Ooh, do I use my reroll there to pretend? I'm not gonna get 3, but I need 2 would be nice. He's got a 6 up to shrug it.
All right, with Armored Cockpit, I get a 6 up, say, 1.
I'll use a drop die. I'll let you reroll
okay,
it.
thank you.
It's all right.
No.
3. 2 structure points remaining.
The Thunderbolt Fury will now unload with everything into this fighter bomber.
Fighter bomber, can he withstand it? Medium range.
Yes, and he's going to shoot both of his missiles, just really going for that kill. Avenger Bolt Cannon at medium range. We are at the same altitude, so hitting on 5s.
We got 2.
And then damaging on a 4+, 6s are 2 damage.
We take 1. I have no way to avoid it. I got 2 points left.
Las Cannon next, hitting on 5s.
Thinking about the reroll, are we? So you use your once per game ace pilot reroll?
Yes, once per game, get to reroll all the dice.
5s to hit. Oh,
Hey, well,
okay,
there we
got
go.
you an extra 1. So this is Las Cannon. Look for a 2. 6 kills me. Okay.
All right, 1 more damage.
Got 1 hit left.
And now both sets of the Sky Strike missiles hitting on 5s.
Ooh.
Single 3-up will do it.
Oh, he's
Got
dead.
him.
He's dead. He flies. He crashes. Oh, I was thinking about going with him first, too. I should have. We'll move on to these pair of Dakka jets. We're going to try and take out this Thunderbolt here. We're going to start with this furthest one with the little red nose. 8 shots with the quad guns at this range. Looking for 5s. We scored 2 hits.
There we go.
5s to do any damage, though. Nothing.
Now this Thunderbolt will return fire, except he will shoot at the fighter bomber, and he will use his 1 set of Sky Strike missiles as well. 6 shots with the auto cannons, hitting on 5s.
Got 2.
And damaging on 4+. Ooh, nothing. Las cannons hitting on 5s. 1 hit.
And it's a 2+.
2+.
6 kills. What? What?
It hurts. You
got
hate to see it.
We got the missile, though. Does that do extra damage on 6s?
It does. It does.
You can still take me out 1 go.
All right. So missiles, come on, do something.
Okay, 1-6.
1-6.
1-6, and he's hitting the dirt. Dirt nap. Oh! Is that a 3-up on that one?
It's a 3-up. Wow.
I think we're going to try our luck on taking out this Thunderbolt, just because he is going to be tailing one of my Dakka jets later. And I got way too lucky against the other one of these larger planes that I took out. 5, I don't see myself taking out 5 of its structure points in this go. So this Dakka jet firing into that Thunderbolt. 5s to hit. Not bad. Yeah, I'll take the 4. I'll definitely take a 4. It's 50%. 5s to do anything though. Oh, you got 1 hit remaining.
This Thunderbolt is going to go for the long shot, and he's going to put his las cannons and his missiles into this Dakka jet. Starting with the las cannon at long range, it's only 1 shot, hitting on 5s. Nothing. And now for the 2 missiles, hitting on 5s.
Oh! That'll bring it to my fighter bomber right in the middle there. Now, I could fire at short range and get a lot more shots against, what is this called?
The Marauder Bomber.
Oh, sorry, my fighter bomber into your Marauder Bomber, yeah. You have a different altitude as well, actually, now that I think about it. We're just going to fire at this Thunderbolt. It's got 1 hit remaining. If I get lucky, I can take it out. Though I think I only have 5 shots with my dorsal gun and my front guns. A total of 5 shots into the Thunderbolt. 2 hits. I still need those 5s to get through, though. 5s to kill. Get off my table, wow. Ooh, Thunderbolt gets shot down. So far, we're plane for plane per turn. We'll see, we got your Marauder Bomber firing yet.
So the Marauder Bomber is going to shoot both of its las cannons into this Dakka jet, and then its dorsal gun back into the Green Baron.
The Green Baron. Now, the altitude difference here is he's a little bit lower. He's sitting on 6s. Well, it still might be good enough. What about his auto cannons and everything? Oh, he's only got las cannons. Oh, that's right.
Only got las cannons. Both of the las cannon shots into that Dakka jet, hitting on 6s.
He's got 1 hit left. Oh, he avoids it. He flew high.
And close range with the dorsal gun into the Green Baron, hitting on
Oh
6s.
no! Oh, what is he? Is it 4s?
It's a 5.
It's a 5. I got no way to stop this. If you get through, he's dead. Oh! No! I didn't think it'd get him. I thought I was super safe there. Oh, he gets hit in the tail and he goes down. That will bring us to the end phase because my last 2 Dakka jets aren't in a position to fire at anything, obviously. But in the end phase, we do have a tail. Tailing the back of my my Dakka jet with 1 structure point remaining. That means you get to shoot at it again. But that's after we issue maneuvers and figure out initiative. Maneuvers are down, initiative rolled. I'll take it again, I think. But yeah, oh, I'm gonna keep going with, yes, that's probably the right answer. We're gonna go with that. I wanna take initiative, but now we have tailing fire. That's the only thing tailing, so that's the only thing to fire.
Yes.
into my Dakka Jet. He's got 1 hit left, hitting on still same modifiers and everything. So the las cannons. Oh, is there anything else?
And the dorsal gun.
All right. It can fire in all Orks because I'm higher than it, or at the same level, but in this case, I'm higher.
At medium range, it's only 2 shots, so hitting on 6s.
Oh! We barely avoid it. Okay, so we survived the tailing. Now we may proceed. Well, I've got to move first. We're going to go ahead and move the fighter bomber first, and that is going to be a snap turn. So I got to move forward, choose a position to fly in, and then I can turn around from there. He will essentially land here. To do so, he'll have to throttle down to 7, and we're going to stay at altitude 2.
So the Marauder Bomber did a swoop. What he's going to do is he's going to go up to speed 4 and to start executing the maneuver. So he'll go here, turn, 2, 3, 4. Then he will increase his altitude by 1, which will drop his speed down back to 3.
He's just going to keep facing that way?
Yes.
I guess he shoots backwards.
Yes.
Actually, he's got more shots backwards.
He does. Sorry, he was going to turn. That way his tail gun will actually be able to get to shoot this turn.
My Dakka Jet over here is going to go with a stall turn. We're going to throttle up to 7. We're going to end up like somewhere around here, if I recall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Turning at the end. And then we're going to go up a level of altitude, bringing us back up to movement 6, altitude 2.
Now this Thunderbolt is going to do a stoop. He increased his speed to 6, so he will start by going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn again, move here to 6.
And then he gets to turn backwards, essentially.
And then turn right there.
Hey, it's like sideways or backwards. It's a weird turn, but it's really good. It's a really good maneuver.
Very good maneuver.
Dakka Jet here, altitude 2, speed 8. Gonna keep it at that. Stall turn. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stall turn. 7, and then turn again. 8. And we're gonna keep at that altitude and that speed. We have 1 pilot.
Ace.
Yeah.
1 ace. He also did a stall turn, so he's going to go forward 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hard stall turn.
Hard stall turn. 5, turn again. 6 to end up right there.
You got a target in sight, I see. All right, that means I got 2 Dakka Jets left, and they both stall turned. So that is, I think we're gonna try and focus on him. We'll see, where things end up. This one's at speed 7, altitude 2. We're gonna move this one first. We're gonna throttle up to 8. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stall turn, 8. Whereas this Dakka Jet's gonna stay at 7. He's 1, stall turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That brings us to the shooting phase, and I have initiative, so I'm gonna open up with this Dakka Jet. We're gonna open up into the ace pilot. We gotta get 2 structure points through to take care of him. 5s to hit. Oh no, that's 4 hits. The Orks are showing up in force today. 2, he's not dead. He does have the extra armor.
A single 6-up save will save him.
Oh, no! He gets shot down, but we have ejector seats.
We have ejector seats.
So the ace pilot's like, pulls the crank. Poof. Oh, you have to do a roll for this?
It's a roll. It's on a 5-up.
Oh no, he doesn't get the ejector seats. No, the ace pilot crashes and burns like the great green Baron. Boom. Wow, these Dakka Jets are on point.
Now, this Thunderbolt will try to avenge the ace pilot. He's going to fire all of his shots into this Dakka Jet.
Which is in that healthy medium range.
Starting with the auto cannons, hitting on 5s.
Yeah, we're all just hovering range 2. Wow. I like how I get 4 hits on 8 dice and you get 1 on 6.
Damaging on a 4+.
6 kills. Oh.
And now for the las cannons, also hitting on 5s.
Okay, got a hit.
Okay.
This has got extra damage.
This has extra damage, so a 2-up, but a 6 will kill. All right, so one damage.
Dakka Jets prove durable today. I mean, I guess I only have 2 jets to well, I got 2 planes to fight with left. I got the fighter bomber and that Dakka Jet. That guy's already fired, so we're gonna fire the fighter bomber over at the Marauder Bomber. The only thing in arc that I can fire is his dorsal turret there, which gets 3 whole shots, so it can't even kill him. But you know what? Maybe we'll scratch the paint a bit. 5s to hit. Oh, we miss.
Now the tail turret and the dorsal turret from the Marauder Bomber will open up in response to that fighter bomber. Total 6 dice hitting on 5s.
Cool. We got 1 hit.
1 hit.
And this, I assume, hurts on 5s then?
Hurts on 5s. Oh.
Brings me to my final Dakka Jet into the Thunderbolt. 5s to hit. You know what? We'll just get 5 hits. We'll just score 5 hits. We got some cooked dice here. We got some cooked dice. 5s to hurt. Only 1.
Only
1 little point of damage.
Boop.
And that, folks, will end the second battle round. We got a lot of orc flyers on the table still. But this guy's got 5 healthy health left. 5 structure points left. Which will bring us to the third battle round. We've already issued our maneuvers. Now we roll for the initiative. 4, 6. Ooh, now you get to pick. Is it me or you? I think, because we only have 2. Whatever. I'll let you.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Okay, you're going to go first. That makes sense. Where is that? Marauder Bomber first.
Yes. The Marauder Bomber is going to do just a straight flight. He's going to increase his speed to 4. And then he is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And decrease his altitude by 1, gaining him another speed.
Ooh. Is he going to turn it all? Or is he just going to keep flying straight?
He's going to keep flying straight.
My man. Nice. Fighter Bomber up next. After the Marauder Bomber. We're going to go level flight. We're going to throttle down to 6 because I can only throttle 1 level. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn. 5, 6.
The Thunderbolt is going to do a turn. He's going speed 6, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then he will turn facing this way.
What's up? Hello, my friend. Okay, and do you want to go up or down a level of altitude?
He will stay at the same altitude.
6-2. Let's see if this Dakajet ruse do. I can't remember. Did I do 4? I did do 4, which is a snap turn. So with that snap turn, we're going to go 1, turn that way, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn around. If you could, I can't reach him more, thank you. Turn around completely, you go 6, which will put me in your medium range, but it'll at least let me get some shots off. I think, no, it's okay. I'm going to try and overwhelm this guy with planes. Now, this Dakajet here is also going to go with a snap turn. He's going to stay at speed 8. 1, turn that way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn around with that snap turn. 6, 7, 8. This Dakajet one with a 5, which is a stall turn, which is perfect. He's going to go stay at speed 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stall turn. Around completely. 6, 7. Oops, being a little aggressive there. And that'll take him there. Last maneuver. Stall turn. Cranking him up to speed 8 by throttling up 2. I'm going to go 1. I guess I can do it for you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And turn. Now, if I went 7, 8 there and turned, it would have been at arc. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're in medium range, but at least we're able to shoot. And, you know, more shots at him, the better. But you, as the initiative player, gets to shoot first.
Yes, and this Thunderbolt, in its last, hopefully, attempt, will be able to get this one Dakajet before it gets dragged down by the swarm. With the autocannon at same range, or at same altitude, hitting on 5s.
There we go.
There we go.
We actually got 50% hits for you for once.
And then wounding on 4s.
And that's it dead.
That's him.
That's clean. Very clean fire. As he comes in, swooping in, he gets taken out. We're going to go ahead and fire with this Dakajet, just in case this Marauder Bomber somehow able to tail him out of the sky with his tail guns and his dorsal gun there. 4 shots at this range on 5s. 2 hits. I still need 5 to do any damage. We do!
Oh.
He's got 1 point of damage or structural integrity left.
Now with the Marauder Bomber at medium range and with an altitude of difference, we're going to try to shoot down this Dakajet, but we are hitting on 6s. Nothing.
Oh, the 5. Dakajet number 1 into the tail of the Thunderbolt. 8 shots, same altitude. 3 hits. Ooh. I should get one of these as a 5 up. Oh, so I'll get 2! All right, he gets shot out of the sky and crashes upon the earth. Krieg, land, waste. And that will leave me with 1 plane left to fire with. The tail gun and the dorsal gun. Actually, I can't fire the dorsal gun because you're at a lower altitude than I am, so it's just my tail gun, which I believe at this long range has a whopping 0 shots. Never mind. And with that, we're like completely within your airspace at the end of battle round 3. We're gonna go into battle round 4, but you're at 25%.
Yeah, so next turn is the disengagement turn.
All right. So pretty much Josh here is gonna end up flying off the board. I can move my planes around. Even if I win initiative, I move 1 plane, then you just fly off the board.
Yeah.
I can't shoot him down. So away this Marauder Bomber goes to live and fight another day.
Yeah, so the way disengagement turn is once you are reduced to 25% of your starting list, the next turn is automatically the disengagement turn. So that's the last turn to try to complete objectives or deny your enemy victory points. And this is the one time you're allowed to fly off the board to try to deny your opponent victory points. So that's why I went on him and flew him off.
Now, is he worth 0 points for me now?
He is worth 0 points.
All right. Well, let's calculate the points up and let the people know.
And I should note that the maneuvers I would issue to them would get them off the table as well. This guy would fly forward, so he's only worth 25% points instead of 50% of his points. And this guy would stall turn, so you go forward 1 and then just fly backwards off of the combat space as well. Leaving these two, they could fly off as well, but not too concerned. They're worth 0 points already, as is.
Final score after those two planes fly off, 72 points for shot down Ork flyers. And how much did I get?
115.
All right, so I'll give you that awkward left-handed shake.
All right.
We're going to continue this in the next game. So what that means is it's going to be down below in the vault, and it's going to be an Ork attack run into Krieg territory with lots of bombers. So make sure to check that out, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in, and happy wargaming.